But now I have a really exciting privilege to introduce you to Lisa Sasevich. She's like just amazing in our world and in the world of speaking and entrepreneurship. Just to give you a little information about her, she's considered the queen of sales conversion. She's an author, and she's also considered an expert by Success Magazine. And she's going to tell us how to use irresistible offers. So, welcome, Lisa.
Hello. Thanks so much for having me today. Thank you, Viki. It's an honor. I'm so glad we connected not that long ago and figured out what a great match it would be. How many of you we have met before, possibly 1D, like online, or 3D, maybe somewhere? I would love to know. Let me know if we've met 3D or 1D. Okay, great. And how many of you are like, who is this woman? I wonder what she's going to teach us. Okay, good. Well, the first thing I want to do, Armando, can you hand me, just run that thing up here, is I want to inspire you to get a little closer. So everyone who's sitting in the first 8 rows, that would be where this backpack is here, I'm going to give away a $500 program before I finish, but you have to be in the first 8 rows to win. I don't like empty chairs. So I'll let you decide if you want to move up. It's called the Sales Foundation Accelerator Training. It's specifically for authors who would like to sell more of their programs and products and books. I'll tell you more about it as we go, but it is the essential groundwork that you have to lay before you can really make an irresistible offer for anything. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is making irresistible offers. How can you take all of the amazing work that you've done? Thank you for playing with me. I love to snuggle. I like to get closer. I want to see your faces. I want you to see mine. So this is my little bribe. So somebody in the first 8 rows will get this program before we finish. I don't know how I'm going to pick. Ah, okay. Well, if I missed and it's too full, then you can go to the 9th row, but only if all the seats are taken in the first 8 that are not reserved. I'll let you guys work that out. All right. Perfect. Thanks for playing.
Hold on.
Oh, you want me to hold on?
No, not you.
Not me. Her. Okay. This is so confusing. All right, I'll let you guys get comfortable. I love it. That's the spirit. All right, so I'm from San Diego, just up the road. Thrilled that I could be here. I'm having a little deja vu because in this room, about 10 years ago, I used to teach classes like every single weekend. I used to teach classes called Celebrating Men, Satisfying Women. Who knows of those courses? If you heard of PAX programs, amazing courses, and I helped build that company. It was about a $300,000 company when I got there, and we were a $1.3 million company when I left, and this was the room where we grew. So I'm really, really honored to be here, and I kind of learned that when people are way in the back in this room, I kind of lose them, so that's what's behind the method to my madness. So I'm Lisa Sasevich, known by many as the Queen of Sales Conversion. My thing, what I love, is showing you how you can do a lot of the exact same things you're already spending time, money, and energy on, but have a much bigger result for having people take action on whatever is important to you. Whether, donating to your cause, enrolling for your course, buying your book, coming in for an appointment, whatever that action is, that everything you do is built backwards. It's designed to inspire someone to say yes, to move forward, to get into action. So you're going to be able to apply what you're going to learn in the next hour immediately to all those different areas. Make sense? Yeah. Cool. And I think we all have a blessing. It's got to get used to this here. Maybe if I go up here. Too many. Okay, there it is. We all have a blessing. It's that thing that, for those of you that are authors, inspired you to write the book, to inspire the world. And my personal blessing is to lift you up, hopefully show you a new perspective and open your world to some ideas that you may not have thought of before. See, I don't even like to be in the back row. I want to be up a little bit closer too. And I have had the privilege to do that for some amazing people, so I want you to know that whatever industry you're in, that I've been able to most likely help people in that industry. So in the online marketing space, you know, Jeff Walker uses our systems, Frank Kern uses our systems on making irresistible offers. Who here is in the health and wellness space? What you do touches health and wellness. So you've probably heard of JJ Virgin, you know, also uses our systems on making irresistible offers, or maybe Tana Amen and her husband, the brain doctor. Anybody familiar with Daniel Amen? So also clients. So I want to give you some confidence that this will apply to your industry. Also in the business development industry, you know, this was a picture of Brian, not one of his best, but it was, you know, really amazing time in his life when he was battling throat cancer. Can you imagine being a speaker and having to deal with that? He was there, you know, snuggled up with our Speak to Sell program, learning our models, because, you know, being on the road 200 days a year doesn't quite work during that time in your life, so you need to find other ways to make irresistible offers. I call Brian one of my 3 kings. You ever had somebody that lifted you up, you know, and told other people about you and really gave you a leg up? So Brian is one of the people that did that for me. Along with John Asraf, there he is in one of our audiences. So who's in the personal development space? Maybe you help people open their mindset, belief change. So they also use our invisible close systems and programs to make irresistible offers. And what I'm going to teach you today took my little home-based business. I mean, I'm a mommy right now of an 8 and a 12-year-old. I started this when they were a newborn and 3 years old, and I had to figure out a way, how can I get my message out without traveling all over the place? You know, I want to mother my children. I want to be there. So the things that I'll show you, you'll be able to do remotely, or you can take them on the road, depending on what your personal goals are. But these exact strategies are what got my little home-based business, still run from home, to the Inc. 500, one of the fastest growing privately held companies in the United States, actually number 169, and then we won it again the year after that. So I want you to know that what I'm showing you today, it works. And it doesn't just work for me. We've got clients in 134 countries. We're on track to be a $6 million company this year. I can barely believe it myself. And you know, it's not like I do one thing and I'm going to come here and teach you something else. I actually want to show you my model because I really believe that this time, this magical time, where you've organized your knowledge or you're right on the cusp of it, you've put it into, you know, a thoughtful process with your book, this is the time that I love to get my hands on you. Thus, you know, 4 hours of traffic, no problem to be able to come and share this with you. You know, I'll also say that it allows a lot of freedom. So when you learn how to make irresistible offers, you can take them with you anywhere. For example, we've been to the last 4 Olympics, so every 2 years it sends us somewhere that we would never have thought to go. I'm actually a Russian Jew, so we got to go to Sochi a couple of years ago, to Russia, and that's Sierra and Elijah. This is my sneaky way to show you my kids. I am a Jewish mother, after all, so you cannot escape that part. Also, and you know, my son is the one blonde one sitting next to me there. You know, we've also been able to use what we do to raise money. So how many of you have also a cause in your life or something that you care about outside of your business work? So I want you to listen closely from that angle too, because we make irresistible offers also for foundations that we support, and I found out a few years ago it works you know, just as well. Last week I was at Tampa running my own event. It's called the Speak to Sell Boot Camp. And you know, literally in 3 days, we raised $62,000 from our audience for Faces of Courage that supports women and teens with cancer to go to camp. So you know, so pay, yeah, right? Very cool. I mean, our audience, you know, and me, we together did that, and it came from making irresistible offers and having a presentation that leads to it. And so that's where we're going to focus our time today. You guys think you can use that? Yay! So this is my business model. I call it the Love Your Life Blueprint because I am a purpose-driven company and I'm committed to loving my life, and they're both really important to me. So everything we do, as you can see, is focused right in the middle in the big circle there on the irresistible offer. And if you structure your business so that everything you do is engineered to focus toward your irresistible offer, and we'll talk more about what that is in a moment, you will find that you do not have to run around crazy like a lot of the entrepreneurs out there, feeling like you're making a lot of motion but not getting anywhere. Many of the entrepreneurs I meet, that's the experience they're having. It doesn't have to be that way. Now, the piece that I want to focus on today is making the irresistible offer and having a presentation to lead to it. So I'm going to try to talk fast enough that I can teach you both about how to structure the offer and then how to structure the presentation that leads to it. And what I love about this, I mean, I popped into lunch, sat down randomly at a table, met Tracy, I don't know where you are right now, right there. Thanks for being right up front. She was telling me I'm putting together one of those telepresentation, teleseminar things. And I said, well, you're in the right place, because today we're going to talk about the second half of the talk is exactly the structure you need to follow to put that together. So how perfect was that?